My name is Kevin Schrader. I am the creator of Magium, and I want to show you a short video of how to get a new product called Magium Clairvoyant up and running on your Magento installation. Clairvoyant is a initiative that I've taken to try and use Magium and Selenium test scripts to provide additional insight into how production and development systems are actually working. And in this implementation, we are using a Magento module that has been created to provide some of that additional detail. There's an earlier version of this video that contains the full instructions on how to get up and running. We're just going to show you something quick right now. So we're going to go first to Magium test configuration. This is where you can set the unique settings of your website to try and implement the Magium functionality utilizing different setting values such as the URL or various XPaths that are required. Out of the box, this will work with the default sample data, and you can just leave it as is. So we're going to go to our test management. We're going to create a new test. Call it simple product test. We're going to create some preconditions. And in the tests, when we use these double curly brackets, that means that we're going to be interpolating data retrieved from the Magium dependency injection container, which is having data injected from various events in Magento into it for use in this interpolation. So in this case, we're only going to want it to run for simple products. So we'll do product get type ID equals simple. That's all we're going to want to do. In order for the test to run, we're going to need to tell it which URL to run against or where to start it from. Now you could get it from the theme or you could get it from the individual product itself. In this case, we're just going to get the product URL and we'll save the test just to make sure it's okay. So having saved the test now, we're going to add a couple of instructions. We're going to add one of three items. It can be navigator, an assertion, or an action. And we're going to add an assertion. We're going to assert that the browser title contains the name of the product that was just saved. On top of that, we're also going to assert, or we're going to execute the add simple product to cart, which explains why we have our precondition here set to being the simple product type. So we'll save the test and click on test execution. We want to make sure that this test actually works before we go and assign it to an event. So when Magento dispatches an event, it sends in various context or target elements that are part of the event. When saving a product, the product is an example of something that is going to be passed in. What Magium Clairvoyant is going to do is it's going to take a look at the event observer object and extract all the data and inject it into its own dependency injection container when the test is run at runtime. So when we're testing it here, we need to populate that data. So we'll put in some information here to test that functionality and inject that data. We'll click execute test. The test is running, and we see that the test has passed, which means that our test actually works. So we'll click the save test one more time just to make sure. But what's happening right now is that nothing's going to happen. These tests are not assigned to any events. So we'll go to Magium and we'll go to execution. In order to attach a test to an event, all we have to do is click on the attach action. And now, every time a product is saved, this test will be executed. So go to catalog and we'll open that link in a new tab. And we will find a simple product that has visibility. And we will save the product to trigger the event. And the test is running now. And we're all done. So if we go to our test queue, you'll see that our test had passed. We click on view log and we can see what happened, but we'll see the test name, the event, the URL, the preconditions, any actions that were executed, the status, and we can take a look at the view log and we can see what's going on. Now, again, note that this had a precondition of simple equals simple. These preconditions always need to equal true. If the preconditions, and there can be multiple, if the preconditions, any one of them evaluates to false, then the test will not be executed. To show that, we're going to go back to our product list page, and we're going to specify a configurable product. And we'll search. And we'll go to the ls flat, click Save and Continue. And this time, the test exited immediately. If we take a look here, we'll see that it is skipped. And the preconditions is configurable equals simple, so that will evaluate to false. And we can see that in our log. So you can download this from github.com, either by clone or by download, or you can also use the Composer installation, as we do there. It reuses the packagist repository, so there's no configuration needed there. And give it a shot. Ping me on Twitter, or go to the Magium Lib website, and let me know what you think, if there's anything else that you would like to have added to it. And by all means, start using this, and happy testing.